Well, I don't know why or when I decided to do this somewhat stupid challenge, but oh boy, it was just like going right into the storm without an umbrella. And if for some reason you guys don't already know what the challenge is, well, I decided to get a nuke with every single secondary in the game. And man, it was tough. But I did it for you guys' entertainment, so it would mean the world to me if you could press that subscribe button for me. So I definitely started off the challenge using the easiest secondary being the Lcar. Oh, did someone say that we don't have the overkill perk in Codm? Well, cause you know, using Lcar as a secondary feels like having two primary weapons. Because it is even better than some primary guns right now. You should definitely try it, but nuking with it was a piece of cake. And for the next one I used the 50 GS. With 1-shot headshot potential and 30 meters of 2-shot range, it is just like a mini SKS in your hands. I just really enjoyed using this. Getting kills with it was just satisfying and well, quite easy. It got me a few matches to get used to it, but after that I got the nuke fairly easily. Surely the next one was the Renetti. And I was extremely surprised with the performance of this pistol. Like, this gun can one burst across the map. Even the best guns in the game can't do that. I mean, we don't have a really good burst primary gun, but you get my point. Of course, don't be fooled with this, cause using it is not easy nor practical, and with existence of Lcar, using pretty much every secondary is pointless. Talking about Lcar reminds me of the old MW11. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, well, there was a time that fire rate of the MW11 with the light trigger was about the same as Lcar. I know, it's pretty crazy, right? It is still pretty good, but it is not definitely as good as it was. Took me a couple of matches, but I did it fairly easily. Till this point the challenge was going really smoothly, but all good things has an ending. Well, let me tell you that J538 is not like how it was back in the day, and the downfall of this gun was pretty bad. Being the best, and now it is one of the worst secondaries ever. But jokes aside, don't use the stopping power on it and build it for recoil control and you are good to go. And after 2 hours of playing, I got the NUKE with it. I struggled a bit, but not as much as I struggled with the crossbow. I can't even express my feelings toward this piece of dog water. It's just not good. It's not. There is absolutely no upside to this thing. I suffered bit by bit. I was losing my brain completely. So I needed to adapt to this thing. I needed to camp, get a kill, and run away. So I used the gunko perk for running away after a shot, and I used the ammunition box with the red perk overclock to camp as much as it was needed. After 6 hours of playing straight, I finally got the NUKE, and man, it was a relief. But not for long. I thought that it was over. I mean, it was, until I used the Shorty for the next one. And oh boy, I'm still having nightmares about it. Well, there is a thing, if you use the Shorty as a secondary weapon, it's gonna be one of the best secondaries, because it is really good up close and you can kill people at range when you hit mark them or you make them low. But when using it as a primary weapon, well, it's the biggest piece of dog water. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Even if the Shorty gets buffed to the moon, I'm still gonna hate it because of how much I suffered. At some point I just gave up playing and I went to sleep with my iPads on. Well, after suffering for eternity, I finally found some hope on the dome. I never thought that I would like this map, but now I'm its #1 simp. Kill after kill, it was satisfying to finally get close to beating this cursed challenge. And after 12 hours of playing straight and losing my sanity, I finally got the NUKE.